Thank you. Thank you, Gordon singers and all of our work. Every weekend they wait for this to come and Gord dance and enjoy Gord dancing. We'd like to thank this is the Gord Dance Society here, the Arizona Territorial Gord Society. And they're very active and they support a lot of our powwows. Our students put on powwows and committees and they're always there willing to help. So right now they're dancing to some good songs. We thank our Gord dance singers right here. Cheers you up listening. Grand entry is scheduled for 7 o'clock roundabout. So We have some ID up here on the speaker stand. Kimora George. Kimora George, we have your student ID, Westwood High School. Westwood High School, come on up. Has your debit card in there. And then we have Ophelia Castellanos. Ophelia Castellanos, we have your ID up here on the table. Thank you, young man, for helping us with these heavy speakers. We soñawe. We're going to move this over there. Roy Track has left this valley, all the people here. He has left a beautiful legacy, a beautiful history of the work he did in the media. And he had a television program that went many, many years, almost 20 years. And there's only one other program that I can think of that went almost that long too. That was in Oklahoma City. And so think of it, when Roy Track had this television program, it was a way to hear the voice of the many communities, all the different territories that are here in the state of Arizona. And he would bring in guests on his show on television. And you would hear some of the news of what was going on in different communities and different fundraisers for students and different ways to help people in the community, healthcare, housing. And so Roy Track was the voice of this news, this journalism. And so there are people today who were young, very young in those days, who themselves got educated in the media and they became journalists themselves. And they had their time on television here in Phoenix in the Valley, working for some of the local TV networks. And so he inspired people in this way. Many times our voices were only heard here and there, but he worked his best to have our voices heard statewide. And so we acknowledge Roy for what he did with his career. He was also an athlete. He grew up in Montana. He was a member of the Assiniboine Sioux Nation up there in Montana. He enjoyed playing softball, basketball. So when he lived down here in the valley, he also was part of these teams and sponsoring tournaments. And he would help get teams up to the Northwest, up to Oregon, up into Washington to play in some of these tournaments. And so he's left a very good trail for many to follow to serve the people and serve the community. And so when we think about it, he began this powwow with his own work to raise money. As a fundraiser, he pulled this off year after year. And he would bring in drum groups, and many dancers would come to dance to all the singing from the drums that he would bring in. And so we'd all enjoy ourselves. And working with the city of Mesa, they had one street that comes out Main Street to the north. And on that street, they brought in dump truck loads of some of the dirt, and they packed it down and made a powwow arena so that our dancers could dance on Mother Earth. And we worked with the city ordinance, and we turned up the speakers. And we had a powwow. We kind of turned off the speakers around 10 o'clock, 10:30 for all the residents, the neighbors. But we did that year after year. And so Roy, he offered a lot, and he served the people here in the valley. So when he went home, he asked the family to continue this powwow and do the fundraising. And so he had the blueprint made for how to raise funds to put on a powwow here in Mesa. There's no admission price. You don't pay to come in to this circle. You're welcome to come in and sit down and enjoy. Go to the food stands, get some food. Go to the arts and crafts vendors. Find something you've been looking for, jewelry, some apparel, some sewing, some beadwork, silverwork. And so he helped vendors. He helped promote indigenous arts and crafts. And so in many ways, he brought inspiration to the community. And many times we know that it's this powwow circle, and it's the singers and the dancers that draw us out here to be together, to enjoy. And one of our old timers from up in the Four Corners area, the late Alan Nesky, he used to say, when you see a poster and you see a date and a poster and a location for a powwow, he said, go over there. Go over there and it will cheer you up. It will lift you up. And so that's the spirit, and that's part of what Roy Track put together, that people would come here, listen to the songs, and watch dancers of all ages, and you feel better. You feel inspired, and you say, wow, I was with my friends. I saw dancing, I heard singing. And so Roy offered that. And so again, this is happening every year. It's a Gourd Dance and Powwow, and it's named after him, the Roy Track Memorial Gourd Dance and Powwow, an Arts and Crafts Festival and Food Festival. So come back here next year and come back year after year. And the family, they put a lot of work into this, and a lot of people here have put on powwows, organized powwows. They know what it involves. All the work to prepare and put this together. And it costs money to put up all this equipment and the canopies and the sound system. And so we see that done year after year. And so we're thankful to the Track family. They continue this legend. So we just want to share that good message, of Roy Track. And you'll see on the poster that he's giving back to the people. And so the family has that as their theme, their belief. that we're going to do this powwow and gourd dance and give back to the people and be very encouraging and positive. So we're getting ready for a nice, cool evening. Abigail, Abigail, Hako, Janu, Lita. This summer, back up east in western New York, our territory is south of Buffalo. We have four Seneca territories in western New York. We have the Tonawanda Seneca that live northeast of Buffalo. And then southwest of Buffalo, we have the Cattaraugus Seneca territory. And then 60 miles south of Buffalo, we have the Allegheny Seneca territory, and that's where I live, that's where I'm from. And then east of us, we have the Oil Springs Seneca territory. And so we have forests. We have a river that goes through our territory. We call it the beautiful river, Ohio. And Ohio means beautiful river. And the early Americans took that name, Ohio, and they changed it to Ohio. So the Allegheny River and the Monongahela River in Pittsburgh joined together, and those two rivers formed the Ohio River. So that goes on down to Mississippi and on down to the ocean. But back to our homeland, we have forests. We have millions and millions of trees and a lot of mosquitoes. But that's where I grew up. And so when I'm up there, I miss Tunanes Desert and Monkopi. I miss Kaipito and Tunaneshe. I miss those places. And when I'm here, I miss Allegheny. I miss Ohio. So no matter where I am, I miss family and relatives. And that's positive. That's good. People are good. Long ago, we had a being, a person that we called a peacemaker. And we don't say his traditional ceremonial name in public like this. And we're allowed to use the word the peacemaker. And he came and he worked with our people because we had fallen in love with war. And there were feuds and blood feuds, retaliation. And many of the young men, were constantly fighting. And he came and he united 5 nations: the Mohawk, the Oneida Nation, the Onondaga Nation, the Cayuga Nation, the Seneca Nation, and then later he brought in the Tuscarora Nation. And when he united all of us into the Haudenosaunee, the Confederacy, he gave us two things: the peacemaker. The peacemaker gave us a very healthy, strong spiritual kinship system, to have kinship, to relate, to respect, and to stay together. And so, no matter what nation we're from, we had kinship. One of our greetings is Nyawaskano. Scano is a word that has two meanings. It means wellness, and Scano also means peace. So when you say Nyawaskano, that means I give my thanksgiving that when I greet you, I greet the peace inside you. A very beautiful greeting. And so Scano is part of the message from the peacemaker long ago, 1,600 years ago, our oral history tells us. And then the peacemaker said, on top of the kinship system, I will give you a clanship system, and you will have clans. Each clan will have a clan mother. Those clan mothers will choose the leaders, and who is prepared and trained to be a leader. Clan mothers will do that. And then you think about it, women had the power to decide who would be the leaders. There was equality, equity. In the United States, women didn't have a right to vote till what, 2019? 1919, not too long ago. But here our people gave women that power. So it's a peaceful way. We're thankful for our kinship and our clanship. Here we go, court dancers, come on out. Enjoy these songs.